Game number 2, liveoddsportsbookreview.com. Nationals and the Orioles. Strasburg against Bundy. Nats $1.23. 9 the total. We've been telling you how bad Strasburg's been, and they need to skip his spot in the rotation. But Dusty Baker, and I know watching the Cubs with Pryor and Wood, he'll burn pitchers out. Teddy, this has not been a fluke. You look at this graphic. Since August 1st, or going back, on August 1st, he was 15-1 with a 2.63. Since then, 0-3 with an ERA of almost 15. Not a fluke at all, Teddy.
No, 11.2 innings of work over his last 3 starts. He's given up 19 earned runs and the whip of more than 2.5 base runners per inning. His last outing at Colorado, 9 hits, 3 walks, 9 runs. The guy can't keep the ball down in the strike zone right now. The season ground ball percentage, just under 40%. Not necessarily a great ground ball percentage, but look of late. Last 3 games, he's only gotten less than 30% ground ball rate. So guys are getting it up and knocking it around against Steven Strasburg of late. And this is a trend. Again, you don't want to make too much of it, but you don't want to make too little of it. And as you mentioned, with Dusty Baker's history of burning out pitchers and burning out their arms, and this isn't like a little history. This is a you did it, mister, type of history where, oh, he had an impact. No, it was you, Dusty. And, of course, the Washington Brain Trust and all of their brilliance decided Dusty's the guy. We have this great pitching staff. Let's see what he can do with them. I see nothing positive with Strasburg right now. He is a one-way hurler for me. I will be betting against Steven Strasburg, whether it's on side or on total, until proven otherwise. But at least, Pauly, Bryce Harper has broken out of his slump.
About time.
We talked about this on SportsBit last week. 11 of 27, 8 walks on the road trip, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, only 4 strikeouts. That being said, a brutal Sunday from the bullpen and the defense ended their win streak. 5 errors. Yeah, that's Washington baseball.
Well, now Showalter has to worry about Bundy. His last start was horrendous. He came into that game against the Red Sox. His previous 3 starts, 3-0 with a 1.45. Then you look at these numbers against the Red Sox, 4 1/3, 5 earned, 9 hits, 2 home runs. His previous 3, he struck out 24% of the batters. For the Red Sox, he only struck out 2 of the 25 hitters.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't pretty for Bundy. And it's worth noting, the bullpen behind him really got roughed up by the Astros over the weekend. And this has been an Orioles pen that's been tremendous all year long. They were not tremendous this past weekend. That being said, on Sunday, they only had to use Parker Broadwell for 2 innings of work. So the bullpen for Baltimore, a little bit more rested than it might look on first glance coming into this ballgame after some of the rough outings they had over the course of the week.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts. Shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.